Got money on my mind, I swear I'm gonna win, even if it kills me. I got money on my mind, the only way I'm gonna rest is if these motherfuckers kill me. I got money on my mind.
Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing the oil change on the M57 535 diesel. As you can see right here, I've already got the car jacked up, it's ready to go. We're going to be getting underneath the car right now. I've got the oil pan ready, everything's ready to go. We're going to just get under and drain the oil. I'm going to show you where the sump plug is on this car. Then we're going to come right up here and we're going to go and do the oil filter, which is right here. Show you how to release that, and I'm going to show you how to fit the new oil filter to this car as well. What we're going to do first is we're going to open this nut and let the oil drain back down. Once we've done that, we're then going to go underneath the car and we're going to drain the oil from the sump, which the pans were under, and do the service on this car. As you guys remember from the previous video, I've just replaced the vortex breather. So now we have to go ahead and replace the oil, because we don't want crap oil going back onto the new vortex breather. The whole idea, we want this engine to be super clean. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get everything done and we're going to crack on and release the nut on the oil filter housing. So as you guys can see, I've got my socket on it with my ratchet, and it's a 32mm socket for the oil filter housing here on the M57. As you'll see, I've now got my extended ratchet, which is very good, by US Pro. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it and release the oil filter housing. Now this is quite stiff, as you can see, it's not been changed for a long time, so I expect this oil filter to be in quite bad condition, guys. When we release it now, you just want to just turn it off very easily. You don't want to unloosen it fully, you just want to get it off enough so you can drain the oil back down to the sump. Now we've done that, we're just going to leave the basket here because we're going to need that to retighten it, and you just want to turn it by hand until you get your hand in there. Then what you want to do is just lift up on the filter itself a bit so that oil drains back down to the system. Now, as I can see right there, that oil filter is in really bad condition already. I'm going to be showing you that when we get it out, once we drain the oil. So let's go down underneath and drain the oil out, and then we'll come back up here and take out the oil filter so I can show you what it actually looks like. So guys, as you'll see, I'm now under the car with the sump, and this is the sump bolt right here. It's not like the M52s where it sits at the back over that side, which is around there. It sits right here straight up. So now what we're going to do, we're going to use the impact gun to release the bolt. Let's just get it over, and as you see, it's now released. So now what we're going to do, we're going to bring the drain down right here because it leads straight down, and we're just going to pull the sump plug. As you'll see, just going to release it and let it just drain straight down into the pan, which I've got right here. Now, as you'll see, it just drops straight out. Make sure you catch your sump bolt unless you've got a new one ready to go in the washer. If you ain't, my best advice is keep your drain plug. You don't want to be losing it under the oil because it'll be a mess to get it back out. So as you guys will see right there, the oil is actually draining down and it's absolutely disgusting. And I can see blobs of it coming out. You guys can hear it. It's coming out in blobs and blobs. It's really, really bad actually. Like, it's been coming out in blobs and blobs and blobs. I don't know how much oil's been in the engine. We're going to pull the tray out in a minute and we'll have a look. We're going to put the sump bolt back on, tighten it back up. As you see, it's draining down. And that's it, guys. That's the oil drained at least. So now what we're going to go and do is we're going to go up and sort out the oil filter housing. So as you guys will see, I'm now going to take out the oil filter, which is right here, and there's like nothing to it. Now, as you guys will see, this is different to the petrols as well. It is very, very black and it needs changing. We're just going to pull it out. You just want to take the oil filter off, which isn't hard to do. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. So as you guys will see, we've got the oil filter off, and this is the colour of it in complete black. It looks like charcoal. All you do is just press it off the filter housing itself and it just slides off. You can pull it in whatever side you want. There's clips on both sides of it, so just stick it in whatever way. We've got a new filter. We're going to put that in, and then we'll put that back in the housing and go and retop up the oil once we put the sump bolt back on. So let's get the filter back on here and we'll put that back in the car. So as you guys will see here, this has also got a rubber gasket around it, which you're going to want to pull off, which seals the lid in, which sits right here. You just want to grab it with a pick and pull down and take it all off. As you'll see me there, I'm going to take it completely off. You guys have seen me do this loads of times, even on the petrols. So you just got to remember to always put that back on. Now what you want to do is, with the new one, you want to get oil at the oil filter housing and just rub it around the seal once you pull it on, because otherwise it won't seal properly. Now you just put that back on like that. So as you'll see right here, this is the new filter. Look at the condition of it, a lot better. I'm just going to push this on to the filter housing, which is like that, which is all on. That's the new filter, and that's now on perfectly. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to put this in back in the oil filter itself. So what we're going to do is just going to plug this in here like that, and then just tighten it in like that. And you just want to tighten it back down, which we're going to do. We're going to turn it back down like that and tighten it back down until it's tight, tightly fitted, and done. So as you see there, you don't want to put too much pressure on it. That's your oil filter changed on this car and back in the oil filter housing. But you've seen how black this one was. This one is really black and it just hasn't been changed for ages, so I'm glad I actually changed it. So now that's... So as you'll see right there, guys, this is the colour of the oil, diesel oil. This is very, very watery. As you see, it's moving very thin. It's very thin, broken down oil. Where this oil hasn't been changed in 20,000 miles, I'm surprised this engine's even still going with oil like this. This is like water, just complete broken down, and oil shouldn't be like that. This is why I say to you guys, change your oil regularly on your diesel cars because of this reason. This is how it will look if you don't change it. It's absolutely disgusting and revolting, this oil. Like I say, don't let yours get like this. Trust me, do your oil changes every 3,000–4,000 miles. That's when I used to do mine. My car never looked like this. The oil used to still be very thick, but very dirty. That's just diesel for you, but it should not be this thin where it's like water. Literally like water. Oh, good God. So now let's go back up to the engine and top up the oil. So guys, as you'll see right here, we're going to be using the Shell Helix Ultra. As I always tell you, I like this oil, 5 watts by 30. This is a diesel and petrol, but it's fully synthetic oil, built for these engines. I've used it many times on my diesels. So we're going to be pouring that into the car now. This car takes about 6.5 litres. So we're going to begin pouring and put the oil in. So let's go away and start pouring the oil in now, and then we can check it with the dipstick, which, as you guys know, is not really available on the petrols anymore. So at least we can check with the dipstick. Okay guys, so we're going to begin pouring the oil into the car. And make sure when you do this that you use a funnel, because you don't want it to go everywhere, all over the vacuum lines. Remember, oil is very oily and it will damage all your vacuum lines, especially on a diesel. So just make sure you top up with a funnel. Like I say, with the diesels, it goes straight in. It's probably the cleanest oil it's going to have in the last 20–25,000 miles. I don't know when it was changed. But just make sure you change your oil because of this reason. As you see, that's the first 5 litres gone. So now what we're going to do is use the next one to top up 6.5. So we're going to monitor it from here. And it's 1.5 litres we need for this car exactly. From empty. We're just going to want to check. Nearly 1 litre. So let's check that with dipstick now. See where we are. So let's pull out this dipstick and see how full we are. Now, nothing's got down to the engine as of yet, but it will. So we're going to keep this in mind. Oh, and that's how clean the oil is. You can't even see it on the dipstick. So I'll just show you now. You can see right there how clean the oil is on the dipstick. It's spotless. Now it is coming up to the max line, so it's going to wait for it to get into the system. We'll keep checking it. Nearly there, as you will see. We're nearly getting there. So look how clean that oil is. It's dripping. And you'll see it's clean oil now, not black oil, which is a must for these cars. Okay, I think we just need to top up a little bit more. Let's get it on the lime. This car is probably replenishing all the oil from years ago that it never had, which it probably will. So as you'll see right there, we've now got it on the max. So we're going to leave it as that. So that's the oil change complete. And now what we're going to do is remove your funnel. You're just going to want to clear up all the oil from the funnel so it don't leak everywhere. Then you're just going to want to put that here the oil cap back on, and done. So as you can see there, guys, engine's now back running. It's perfect. Everything's running perfect as I've just checked it. I just started it up. So now, guys, that's the oil change fully complete as well. So now, guys, you just see me do a lot of components on this car. You know, I've tried to do as much as possible with the M57 engine to help a lot of people out. But this is probably going to be the last video I'm going to be doing of it, as I've asked the owners now to come and collect it, as I don't need this car anymore, as we've got another car coming for the channel, which I believe is going to bring me a lot more views and a lot more people to the channel. So, you know, this is very limited, as you guys know, to the EU and a few people in the US, but, you know, I need to have the bigger crowd. So, guys, that's why I'm going to be focusing on the people that do matter and not the people that I'm just getting the views but not the subscribers. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is BMW Dr. Dini. I hope you've enjoyed this video and tutorial teaching you how to change the oil. Also, you would have seen my video regarding the vortex breather. If you ain't, it'll be on the end screen of the video after this one. And also, the M57 rough running and vacuum leak symptoms will be on the end of this video as well for you if you've got any other certain problems with your car that you need to diagnose or find out. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and goodbye.